from Hum Panch then, moving on, was it like smooth sailing, or did you have to struggle a lot before you landed that big role in your first
I had
film?
to quit Hum Panch because I was studying at Xavier's and I was getting into the blacklist every month. So my parents told me, nothing doing, you are not, give all this up. You have to complete your education. And so I had to quit Hum Panch. But I started doing ad films after that. I never had a portfolio or anything, Sushant. I just, I was doing another workshop with Nandu Ghanikar. And he said, his brother-in-law was looking to cast someone for an ad film, and he said, would you be interested? Because he was trying to get all of us jobs or internships at places, and he realized that I wanted to be an actor. Everyone else there wanted to be either a writer or a director or an editor during that week-long workshop. So I said, yeah, I'll go and test. And I remember I went for the audition, and there were 40 models, and some of them were really well-known models at the time. My mother, sister, and I had gone together to Famous Studios, and we spent all day there. But at the end of the day, I got the ad film. And then I ended up doing a 90-odd ad films before my South films began to happen. So I think really one thing led to another. It's like they say, when you truly want something, the universe conspires to make it happen. That's what happened. I feel like I've not really been proactive in that sense towards realizing my dreams. I've just held it very close to my heart, and things have just happened. So I feel I've been really blessed and fortunate.
And tell me, the first feature film or the first film that really you thought that, okay, now I'm on the map, I've got recognition. When did that happen for you?
I think when I did my first feature film with Mohanlal in Malayalam, I got offered 7-8 Malayalam films after that, after the first schedule. The only problem was that after the first schedule, the film got shelved. So not only did the film get shelved, I also got replaced in all these films because I was labeled Jinxed after that. They just felt that,
this is a very big problem, I think. They label people too soon. Ki ye jinxed hai.
Yeah, but it's also ridiculous,
It is.
Because I don't believe in these things at all. I'm not a superstitious person. So for me, when someone says, okay, if you don't, I don't think any success or failure can be attributed to anyone else. Sometimes things don't work out, but that does not mean, I don't know, I remember being heartbroken, Sushant. I got replaced in all those films. I did some Tamil films. I got thrown out of a very big Tamil film at the time. And I couldn't understand what was happening. And then I met Pradeep Sarkar, who cast me in Euphoria's Aana Tu Meri Gali, Kabhi Aana Tu Meri Gali, and that's what changed my life. Because after that, he made Parineeta with me, and he started training me actually, mentoring me, and then Parineeta happened. But also in between all this, I did a Bengali film, which was my moment when I felt, ki acha, ab jo ho. I've seen myself on the big screen once. That was a film called Bharat.
Okay, but when you were thrown out of these films, how did you handle yourself? As you said, you were heartbroken. You must have had some nights where you were down and out. So when you hit rock bottom, how did you get back on your feet?
I obviously felt rejected. I was very angry. That anger would come out at my mother because my father would go to work. My sister and my brother-in-law had moved to another city. So it was my mom and me at home. And I would take out all my anger at her. She was trying to ground me with prayers and with meditation. She would tell me, why don't you sit and just pray? And I would just fight with her because I was feeling so helpless and angry and agitated. But I'm so grateful that my parents, understood where I was coming from. And I'm sure my mother was also hurt at various points.
Right.
But I think she realized how much this meant to me and supported me in every way. I also think that not that bad behavior should be, condoned. But sorry, not that bad behavior should be acceptable, but you know, I didn't know any better at that time.
Yeah.
You also take out your anger at your closest people.
Yeah.
But my parents, my sister, my brother-in-law, they were like rocks. They were my pillars. They would constantly talk to me. I would go to the Sai Baba Mandir close to my house in Chembur and pray regularly. There were times when I went to bed crying. I would wet the pillow literally with my tears. I would feel like, okay, this is not for me. But next morning I would wake up feeling, okay, you know what, I'll give it one more day. That was a passion in me to be an actor, and I think that's what's held me in good stead.